All right, today is National Postal Worker Day. It's a day to recognize and show our appreciation for the men and women who work diligently to deliver all our mail and packages really around the world. And they suffer some of the harshest working conditions, yet to continue doing their job 6 days a week and now having to do it wearing masks. And really, where would we be without them? So today is the anniversary of the official founding of the United States Postal Service. So in honor of the day, we have a postal worker quiz for you. Mikey and Ron, are you ready to be our contestants?
I think so. I'm nervous. You did a little sinister laugh right before we started this when we were at commercial break, so I don't know.
You're going to be great. Jill has given me the questions. Okay. I will be the quiz master, and you can play along at home as well. So the first question may be the hardest, I think, to get this right. Who can say the postal motto?
The postal motto?
You know what?
Rain, in sleet, in snow.
See,
I don't know.
I thought there was sleet in it too, but this says neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
Can I just say something?
I would give that to Ron.
I was going to say speedy delivery.
my dad is a retired postal service worker. He's going to be so disappointed in me. This is so unfair.
Don't let him watch this.
Yes.
Okay. All right, next, this is multiple choice. This is going to be better. All right, which one of these former U.S. presidents was not a postal employee? Abraham Lincoln, William McKinley, Harry S. Truman, or Jimmy Carter?
Lincoln.
A. Abraham Lincoln.
No, you're both wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, the actual answer is Jimmy Carter. He was not a postal employee. The rest of them were.
He was a peanut farmer.
Well, yeah, you're right about that, but
I knew I wasn't going to do well with this game.
It's okay. Okay, we've got 1 point for Ron. We gave Ron the first one.
I would have gotten that if I had listened.
Well, so listen here. So which one of these celebrities was not a postal clerk or letter carrier? Here's the list. Bing Crosby, Walt Disney, Whoopi Goldberg, Sherman Hemsley, reference to the Jeffersons, I love it, Rock Hudson.
Oh my, where
which
did you
one
get
was
these
not?
questions from,
Jill
David?
gave them to me.
I'm going to go with Whoopi Goldberg. She just doesn't seem like the mail carrier
Ron,
type.
Do you have a guess?
I'll go Bing Crosby.
Mikey is correct. It's Whoopi Goldberg. So we are tied now. A point for both of you. All right. Who was America's first Postmaster General? It's not multiple choice. You have to come up with a name. But just think of all those
I think
important...
that they say Benjamin Franklin. I don't know if that's really correct.
Well, according to this, it is. So we're going to award you the point. Ron, you're pulling ahead. All right, now here's a great question. Who is our current Postmaster General? Mikey?
Well, I'm sure he or she is pretty smart.
All right, we're going to give, you said she, so I'm going to give you a point. Because she is Megan Brennan. All right, now this is multiple choice. About how much mail gets delivered every day? Is it 15 million, 150 million, 400 million, or 800 million? How much mail gets delivered every day?
C, 400 million.
I'd say 150 million.
Ron, you are correct. It's over 400 million, but that's the closest. 472.1 million to be exact.
What's the score here?
What is the
Me
score?
a lot, you
I think Ron 3, Mikey 2. Yeah, all right. Hey, but there are more questions ahead, Mikey.
Oh, goodness.
All right, this one is true false. People once mailed their children via parcel post.
True.
Mailed their children? Who would do such a thing?
Ron says it's true.
It's true.
It's false.
Mikey says it's false. It's apparently true. Now, I don't know that it's more than one set of parents, but against postal regulations in 1913, parents mailed their baby to his grandmother a few miles away. Postage was 15 cents.
Yes.
I've only heard about the stork. Like the stork would deliver babies, but not.
That's true.
Watching the morning
well,
news
maybe
this morning.
Oh, was that on the morning news?
It was on the morning. Yes.
That is not fair.
All right. Well, Ron technically has 4, and Mikey
Whenever
has
I play with
2.
Ron, I always get the short end of the stick here, Ron.
All right, here's a question that we should all know, and I'm not sure I could answer this. How much does a current first-class stamp cost?
Ooh, I know this one.
Yes, Mikey?
55 cents.
Ron, what do you think it is?
I'm going to go 54.
It's not The Price is Right. You don't go like one below.
Why? Just trying to undermine
No,
go
you know what?
56.
She's correct. Mikey is correct. So it's now 4-3 is the score, 55 cents.
See, I don't know that because I always get the stamp and the envelope together.
Okay, right. Well, here's the final question. What is the best-selling commemorative stamp ever? Best-selling ever. So take a guess. What do you think it could be?
Oh, if they made a stamp for like...
Someone said Elvis, so I'm going to go Elvis.
Did they make a stamp for 9/11? I'm just guessing here.
They probably did, but actually Elvis is the correct answer. A young Elvis stamp issued in 1993. I'm not sure whether we can give that point to Ron because it came from behind the wall.
I didn't hear anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I knew that by
Ron
myself.
is the winner. Good job to both of you. Thank you for playing.
I can
There
call
are
my
no
dad
prizes.
and
You
say
can
that-
have some trifle as a prize. Okay. Well, coming up next, special delivery, Ron's forecast.
Stay with us for that and a look at today's Something Good when PTL comes right back.